All right, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Mohawk Motors. My name is Jason. So today we're back at the we're at the closest to me LKQ pick your part location. My father-in-law needed some parts for his project, his V8 Fiero swap that I've showed a few videos on before, and I need some parts for my stuff. So we made the trip out here and we're gonna see if we can find what we both need. I need an alternator, an intake manifold, an oil pan, a whole bunch of stuff. Look at that. And right out of the gate, I got a 2500 HD with a good disc brake 14 bolt in it. Someone took the glove box. I don't know what gears it is. Most likely 373 or 410s. It was a two-wheel drive truck, so very possible it had 410s in it. Let's see if we can find some of the other stuff we're looking for. Man, I'm kind of wandering around a bit. They've reorganized since the last time I was here, so I got to figure out where everything is all over again. Oh, there's a Trailblazer extended. Does it have the 5.3 in it? Nope, garbage 4.2. That's not even what I'm here for, but if I spot an aluminum 5.3, we'd have to stay and grab it. Holy moly, they have a lot of minivans. All right, let's keep looking. All right, well, here we go, team. First good find. We got a, looks like a 2002 Yukon Denali. Know what that means? 6-liter LQ4. Not what I need, but good for somebody. Well, there's another Denali over there. It looks like somebody already snagged the engine out of that one though. Yep, somebody already got the engine out of this one. But there's a nice all-wheel drive front differential for you. That's two of them right here in this yard. Converting a four-wheel drive truck to all-wheel drive. You can grab one of those Denali front differentials. They don't have the center axle disconnect like a four-wheel drive does. It makes it a little bit stronger. And it's a little bit smaller package also because it doesn't have the actuator on that front differential assembly that engages and disengages the center axle disconnect. 3500 van. It's still got the engine in it also. Someone got the 4L80 out of it though. Not that surprising. I'm impressed. Some good stuff out here today. There's another 8-lug GM van. Looks like somebody already got all the drivetrain out of that one though. Here's another Yukon. Maybe it's got a good alternator in it. Oh, let's see. Let's get that belt off and see if that alternator is any good. I need a good alternator. And it's not the original either, so there's a possibility that it still works. Let's get that out of there. All right, team. Well, to quote JR over at the Driveway Engineer, if it spins, it wins. No grinding, spins nice and smooth. Looks like it's been triple tested by somewhere, remanufactured in Mexico. So we're gonna take that with us. One thing off the list. Let's keep looking and see if we can find something else. I definitely am looking for an oil pan, but I'm not gonna roll around in the mud to get one off. If I see one laying on the ground, I'll take it, but I don't need it bad enough to roll in the mud. It rained all day yesterday. Still looking around. They've got stuff all mixed up around here. I can't really discern any rhyme or reason other than they have like the vans and SUVs together. I saw this Envoy Denali on the inventory list. I wonder if the engine's still in it. Oh, 4200. Damn, must have been a different one I saw. I've seen them bring 2 or 3 in here in the last week. Trailblazers and Envoy Denali's with the LM4 in them. But I would imagine they probably go pretty quick. So let me peek around here a little more. Oh look, another 4200. Man, it really would make my day if I found another oil pan laying on the ground like I did last time I was here. Another Trailblazer with a 4200. Oh, look at that. There's one of them. GMC Envoy extended. Yep, right there. LM4. It's the aluminum 5.3. Man, I wish I had the time and motivation. I would snag this. I would 100% take this with me. It looks like it's still pretty complete. I mean, here's the cap for the power steering reservoir. Everything's still here. Intake manifold. All the way down to oil pan. If you watched my previous video, I showed how to get these engines out. It's really not that difficult, not that much more difficult than getting one out of a truck or anything else. I mean, I think engines are 250 complete here at LKQ, so there you go. High output 5.3, non-displacement on demand engine, 250 out the door. You just got to come get it out of there. They're out there, team. They're out there. By the way, damn, side impact, took the axle end clean off. One of the things I needed today was a fuel pump, and I see the fuel tank laying under this Denali, which it's safe to assume this thing ran all the way to the scene of that accident. Oh, but somebody already effed it all up. Damn. Got excited there. Oh well, keep looking, see what else we can find. All right, remember in my burnout video, the passenger side engine cover got a little melty? Well, this Denali still has the driver's side cover and has a really nice centerpiece that I'm gonna take, but I need to see, hopefully, maybe the passenger side still pieces around here somewhere. Check this out, guys. I need this drive-by cable, drive-by wire throttle body. I'm gonna snag that. It moves freely, so I'm gonna bet it's okay. But it's another 2500 HD. Glove box is gone, but I'd almost guarantee you it's an LQ4. I can't remember what the VIN code is for LQ4. I know it's the 10th digit. And there's another full 14 bolt rear with disc brakes. I mean, easy to swap into your off-road project. Well, not easy, it depends on what it is, but if you're looking for something that you probably won't break and has disc brakes on it already, there you go. And this one looks like it was in some kind of, maybe a light accident, and definitely rusty. But there you go, more than likely an LQ4. Jeez, this thing looks like it sat on the bottom of the ocean for a while. Hey, let's grab that throttle body. All right, guys, got that throttle body. Transmission's already out of this one. It was a 4L80E, four-wheel drive truck. But just out of curiosity's sake, let's see here. Oh man, she turns. I don't have a 24mm socket, but I can move it, which means it's not locked up. Another 6-liter LQ4 Good swap motor, just sitting here waiting for somebody. So here we go. Here's another 3500 van. Drivetrain's already gone out of it, so I'd be willing to bet it was a 6.0. Okay, yeah, LQ4. So this one was a 6-liter with a 2-wheel drive 4L80E. Man, if it had been me, I'd have snagged that rear axle too. Oh man, that's the big boy. That's the 11.5-inch AAM rear. That's a real big axle. But I mean, they just put that out here a couple days ago and somebody already snagged it. I'm not surprised. That's a good score in a junkyard. Still looking, still got a few more things to find. Need a fuel pump. My external fuel pump rig may or may not have had a little fire, and well, it's gone now, so I need a new one. And I'm still looking for electric fans for my swap into the blue crew cab. Oh, an Escalade EXT. That probably had an LQ9 in it. And somebody snagged the whole drivetrain right out of this one also. Engine, transmission, and transfer case. Yeah, see, this one had the LQ9. It's a little bit higher compression 6-liter engine. That would be a real score to get your hands on at junkyard prices. Okay, oh, there's a few more GMs over there. Let's go look down that way. All right, team. Well, I'm just about through all the full sizes. Still looking for a fuel. Oh, here's a pickup without a bed on it. Are we gonna be lucky? Is the fuel pump still in there? Is the fuel pump still? Oh, the fuel pump is still here. Oh, that's a return style pump, but most of my trucks are going to use a return style fuel system, so I'm taking it, man. I'm getting it. All right, got our fuel pump. Hopefully it works. It still had fuel in the feed line, so I'd be willing to bet that's a good pump. And that brings us to the end of the full-size trucks and SUVs. Let's go up and hit the GM car section. I think that's where my father-in-law is, looking for the stuff he needed. So let's go check up there. Maybe there's something we can use. I do need a LS car style intake manifold, again, for a future project. And yeah, who knows, there might be some other stuff up there we can use too. Let's go look. The things you see. I'm no expert. I mean, maybe there's something you can use, but looking at it, I'm gonna say they probably could have just put this one right in the crusher. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot to be picked off of that cruise. I think its cruising days are over. Well, look who it is. It's Bob. He's getting his parts. Did you find what you're looking for? Eh?
Not really.
Okay, so I got excited and got a little ahead of myself. On the CUCV, where I have the exhaust manifold flipped, on the passenger side, the stock length wires are too short. But you can get the rear plug wires from a 3500 V6. They use the same style connector on the coil end, and they're a little bit longer than the stock wires are. So let me pull these the rest of the way off and I'll show you. Got them. So the rear 3 wires are just a bit longer. You can see here, these are just a set of stock truck V8 wires. And you can see these are the 3 wires from the back of the V6. And they're a little bit longer, but they have the right connector on the coil end, and they've got the right shape on the plug end. And these boots are a little bit longer. In my situation, that's actually going to help me, but you can also just swap the boots. They just slide on and off the wire if you need to. But yeah, these three will help me keep them further away from that hot manifold. I'll probably have to snag some more of these on a different day for the crew cab build, because both of those manifolds are going to be flipped. So I'll need 6 longer than stock truck wires. But I think that's it. Can't really think of anything else I need, and they didn't have anything else I was looking for, so it's time to go home. Wow. All right, everybody, so I want to give you a quick outro, let you know what I paid for that stuff. I got the fuel pump, it was $31. The alternator was $25. Spark plug wires were $1.36 a piece. Throttle body was $35. I think those are all really reasonable prices. That's why I like LKQ. I go to the LKQ in Mount Airy, Maryland. That's the closest one to me. But the biggest thing is, I wanted to point out to you guys, you know, there was a lot of good stuff out there. If you're an off-road guy or just looking to have a bulletproof axle, you know, there were 2 full floating 14 bolts with disc brakes and that AAM 11.5 with disc brakes out there. Just bulletproof axles. There was that LM4 in the Envoy. I'm going back for that on Sunday. Today's the 5th. I'm going back on Sunday to try to get that engine if it's still there. If it's not there, I'm going to grab one of those LQ4s that I saw. You know, I came across 3 LQ4s, all of them spun. So I'll grab one of those if the LM4 is gone, and if all the good engines that I would be interested in are gone, I'm going to get those 14 bolts. But the stuff is out there. Go out and get it. And thanks so much for watching. Until the next video, take care.